You are in a relationship that they didn't ask you out. You are in a situationship. I hate to be bearer of bad news, but you're actually in a situationship. That you are going to the same church does not mean that you guys have the same value system, because church is like a hospital. Everybody is coming to do work to get healed. When you accepted Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior, that is the first start. In fact, you are now telling God, look at where I am wounded. You are showing God your wounds, and God knows, and God is working on it. And remember that even for you to get healed is not just God, it's God and you partnership. So it's not even that you are in the church and then you think that God will do it alone and that you don't have to get involved. Oh, it does not involve me. God is doing everything. No, you have to be involved in whatever God is doing in your life. If God said that you need to consecrate yourself, if God said that He wants you to set yourself apart from this particular thing now, you have to, because that is also how you get healed. Life is already too serious, too complicated, too stressful. Make it easier for the person that you are in a relationship with. This goes a long way to build love and to also make your relationship so beautiful for two of you to do or to coexist. Remember, again, dating and talking stage are two different things. When it comes to dating, there is something that is called commitment. You guys are committed to each other. The person already asked you out. You guys are in this together. And again, you guys are now in a proper relationship. It's defined. Talking stage is more like you guys are just talking, knowing each other, getting to know each other, getting to even know, oh, maybe are we going to remain friends, or maybe this thing is moving to another stage. So you have to know that these two things are different. So don't interchange them when you are about to go into a relationship. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I am Lovelyn. If you're new here, I am the recent graduate. I mastered the arts. Thank you and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Your girl is happy and glad that you are part of me. I'm so grateful. So today I will be talking about dating in your 20s, dating in your teens, because a lot of things is happening in recent time that people don't even understand what dating is all about, dating in general. And it's really sad, especially my girlie, know that your girl is here, and also know that you are not alone and you are not only the one experiencing what is happening today. I am experiencing it with you, and I am here to give you all the tea. Knowing that you are not alone will also help, and knowing that your girl is here. So one thing that I'm going to tell you is that first of all, you have to know that dating and talking stage are two different things. Dating is when there is already a commitment, exclusivity, the person have asked you out and you guys know what you guys are doing. It's already called official. You guys are now in a relationship. The person asked you out, the person said, oh, let us be in a relationship, and you agreed. So it's not like, I don't know, I didn't say anything. When you don't say anything, when people ask you out and you are going with the flow, is already called situationship. It's already a situation, but then you are in a ship that is about to sink. The ship is sinking. But then there is another angle of talking stage, which I feel like so many people exchange for dating. Talking stage, like the name goes, is when you guys are just talking. You guys are just chilling. You're getting to know each other. For example, maybe you want to know if this person will even be your friend, or the person will remain to be acquaintance, or maybe it's just a casual friend, colleague, office guys or girls. So these are all talking stage. You're just talking. But then you can just be talking and then you call it dating. No, these things are two different things. But then these are my lessons or advice that I would like to give. Number one, what you have to know is that there is something called mutual respect and basic respect. But before I go into this, just know that before you enter dating, or before you enter into dating anyone, you have to pull yourself aside to actually know, do I even know what respect is all about? what is mutual respect and what is basic respect. So if you don't know these things, you are bound to enter into a ship and then you are sinking. You begin to sink. The ship is going, but you are calling, Lord. The ship is about to sink, just like Peter. The other disciples were calling Jesus when the ship was about to sink. So stay with me. Mutual respect is the respect that you guys are giving to each other. The girl gives to this person and this person gives to this person. It's not one-sided. That's why it's called mutual. Mutual is when things are you give and I give. It's not parasitic. It's not that you are giving respect and I'm like, he's the guy, he should be the one to respect me, or she's the lady, she should be the one to respect me. No way. This is mutual respect. And then basic respect is just normal respect that everybody should know. Even you as a lady should respect yourself. You as a guy should respect yourself. And this will help you when you understand these things. You will know when people are disrespecting you and you'll be like, that's disrespectful. Don't do that again. So, but if you don't know it, you won't know that people are actually disrespecting you. In dating relationships, you have to respect each other. For example, if you are a girl and your guy asks you, oh, we are going to this place, and you don't have money for transport, maybe you don't have a dress to wear for maybe an official something, don't go out there and you are billing someone and you be like, oh, you need to buy me hair, you need to buy me shoes, you need to. So don't come off as someone that want to leash out on people. And even people do that on talking stage, and someone want to talk with you, want to take you out to the restaurant, and then you see someone saying, oh, buy me hair, buy me shoes, give me transport fare. It's not good. It's already giving fishing vibes. It's giving parasitic relationships. So don't do that. So, but then now I'm talking about dating relationship. You can be like, oh, please, that place is kind of far. Can you bring it over to my side? So this gives you an opportunity to either walk to the place, or maybe you can take a bus or any transit that is comfortable for you. And also you that is the guy now, if you know that where you are taking this girl is too far, you can even send a ride and be like, oh, I'm sending a ride to you. The ride will pick you up. And that is just good. Don't be someone that, oh, you want to stress someone. Everything is already stressful. Don't add to the stress of this world to someone else. This is just mutual respect and basic respect. Just what you need to know. Don't be the person to leash off on other people. It's not only girls that actually leash off on guys. Guys also leash off on girls. I heard of a girl that be like, oh, I have been spending in my relationship. When some guys know that actually you are making cool cash, you are making money, they are there to just, they will be like, oh, I have this business. Can you help me? So it always goes both ways. But then when you understand what this respect is all about, when people are disrespecting you and you call it off, you be like, no, this is not for me and I will not be here. And then you do what? You go. So the second one is communication. Learn how to communicate and express yourself. Open your mouth and talk when something is not going well with you, when something is inconveniencing you, making you uncomfortable. Talk, express yourself. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to talk because I don't want him or her to get offended and they will leave me. No, talk, because if you don't say it, when things happen, the other person will say, but you would have said something now. Why did you allow me to do all these things when you know that you are not comfortable with it, or when you know that this is actually not what you love or what you like, but you saw me doing it, and then you'd be like, oh, but I don't want you to get angry. And the person now gets angry because they put in all their sweat, their energy, their blood into this, and then you are allowing it to go to waste because you feel like this is not really good for me. Talk. But then there is a thin line when you are talking. Also know how to talk. Don't bring people down when you talk. Don't be like, oh, that is a stupid idea or that is nonsense. When someone is talking, don't say that what they are saying is stupid. You can be like, oh, I don't think that that is going to work. Can we do it this way? Be solution oriented when you are communicating. Don't be the person that will bash other people down. For me, if you talk like that, if I'm saying something and you say that that is stupid, we are done, because actually you are here not to actually improve me. You are here to pull me down, and I am not going to be pulled down by you guys. So you're going to clock it. But then when you are actually the person that someone is talking to, take notes. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to take note of what you are saying. Take notes. Be like, how else do you want me to improve? And you that is talking to the other person, allow them to also do what? To give you feedback. It's also important to get a feedback. And that is so, so good. Like I said before, relationship, life, every is already too serious. Life is already too serious, too complicated, too stressful. Make it easier for the person that you are in a relationship with. This goes a long way to build love and to also make your relationship so beautiful for two of you to do or to coexist. The last but not the least is dating someone you have the same value with, you have the same value system with, not someone that you are telling them, one of my values is being honest, and then someone lies to you and they be like, I am trying to protect your peace. No, you are not trying to protect my peace. You are going against everything I believe in, and you want me to believe that you're protecting my peace. No, you are actually not protecting my peace. You scattered my peace. You destroyed my peace. So it does not work that way. So, for example, someone or when a girl is testing in a way that is not appropriate to you, that is a guy, talk to your girl. Oh, look at what is happening. Not when the girl actually senses it or sees it mistakenly, you say, oh, but I'm protecting your peace. I don't want anything that will destroy your peace. No, you actually destroyed that person's peace. Or someone, you told them as a believer that you don't want to have sex before marriage, you don't want to sleep with them before marriage. This is for us to honor God. And then they go with, we can actually do it and ask God for forgiveness. No, this is not about you and it's not about me. It's about God and us. It's not just you and me asking God for forgiveness. That actually showed that you are doing what you are looking down on the grace that God actually bestows on us. God is so kind that we look down on so many gifts that He gave to us. He'll be like, oh, we can actually sleep with each other and ask God for forgiveness. The audacity. Don't do that, because you are actually telling God that God cannot do anything, that God is so loving and the love feels stupid that you can do anything. And that also says a lot about you and what you will do to me. So that means you can cheat on me, you can say wrong thing about me, you can destroy me in front of others and be like, you can ask me for forgiveness and then I will accept. That already shows a track record before it even started, because you can do something wrong and be like, let's hold hands together and pray to God, because we know that God will forgive us. It does not work that way. So make sure that you are in a relationship with someone you know that actually, to be very honest, that you guys understand each other and you guys have the same value system. In fact, I would like to put this here, that you are going to the same church does not mean that you guys have the same value system, because church is like a hospital. Everybody is coming to do work to get healed. When you accepted Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior, that is the first start. In fact, you are now telling God, look at where I am wounded. You are showing God your wounds, and God knows, and God is working on it. And remember that even for you to get healed is not just God, it's God and you partnership. So it's not even that you are in the church and then you think that God will do it alone and that you don't have to get involved. Oh, it does not involve me. God is doing everything. No, you have to be involved in whatever God is doing in your life. If God said that you need to consecrate yourself, if God said that He wants you to set yourself apart from this particular thing now, you have to, because that is also how you get healed. For example, you are being traumatized by something. You have to separate yourself from that in order to be healed from that trauma. So if you're in the church and you think that you don't have to do anything again to be healed because you are in the church, God will do anything. That is a lie that should not be believed. That is a lie that you should not believe. When you are in the church, is God-man partnership. You have to be involved to be healed. You have to also understand that you found someone in the church does not mean that they have the same value system with. I see people say this all the time. Oh, we even started dating. We were from the same church, but then we realized that we are not. Or maybe I now had to continue with the relationship because I thought that God would change him. God will. No. In fact, someone said that if you understand what it means for you to change one habit that you have in your life, you will never be the one to say that you are with this person because you thought that they would change. If someone do not decide on their own to change, they will never change in anything. You have to put that at the back of your mind and know that if you saw someone in church, in fact, that you saw someone raising up their hands and praising, worshiping, does not mean that you should close your eyes and be like, oh, everything is okay because I found them in church. No. Find out if you guys actually have the same value system. Find out if you guys are actually on the same page and not the one that you meet someone and they will be like, oh, they would like to sleep with you and ask God for forgiveness later. In fact, you self, take that language. Does it even suit you? These are the mistake or common mistakes people make and they think is normal. And then when they actually get married, they be like, oh, I don't know that this is happening. These are actually the things like we normally say in this age and time. These are red flags that are more like banner that is obviously everywhere. These are banner. It's so big, but we actually don't want to see it. And I would like to actually bring everything now together. Remember that I talked about mutual and basic respect. You will not understand basic or mutual respect when you are in a relationship. You must have actually sat down before to understand these things on your own. Oh, this is what is disrespectful. When someone do this, if someone actually acts like this person is disrespecting me. But if you don't know this, you will not even know when people are disrespecting you. Secondly, is communication. Always communicate, express yourself, but remember, do not downgrade people when you are talking. Thirdly, you guys must have the same value system. You guys must have the same value system. Please, so that you will not be like you go into a marriage and this thing is happening. Let you guys have the same value system and also know if the person is teachable. I remember my friend talking about this and emphasizing it. Are you teachable? Is this person also teachable? So that you will know how if this person can learn and also if you can learn as well. Please bear this in mind when going into a relationship because if you are in a relationship that they didn't ask you out, you are in a situationship. I hate to be bearer of bad news, but you're actually in a situationship. Remember, again, dating and talking stage are two different things. When it comes to dating, there is something that is called commitment. You guys are committed to each other. The person already asked you out. You guys are in this together. And again, you guys are now in a proper relationship. It's defined that you guys are now in a relationship. But then talking stage is more like you guys are just talking, knowing each other, getting to know each other, getting to even know, oh, maybe are we going to remain friends or maybe this thing is moving to another stage. So you have to know that these two things are different. So don't interchange them when you are about to go into a relationship. Remember, when people don't ask you out, just know that you're actually in a situationship. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you are in a situationship. So I can really tell you that you are in a proper relationship just to make you feel good. No, if you're in that kind of relationship, cut it off now because you are not actually in a relationship. Make sure that you are properly asked out. It's defined. There is commitment. There is communication, and you guys value each other. This makes life so easy for everyone. So, guys, catch you guys on the next episode. Please, my guys, subscribe, like, share. I love you. Mwah. Bye.